Welcome friends, prieteni amici from over the world. Tonight we are making pork belly inspired from Asian cuisine. We make it with beer, with soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some onions, bay leaves and sage from the garden, fresh. And let's start to do this beautiful recipe. For this recipe we need to cut our pork belly a bit in big pieces. First like this, and then will be like 2 inches by 2 inches, something like that. This is like 2.5 pounds for the pan I'm using. Okay, cut it like this in squares, about 2 inches by 2 inches. Doesn't have to be perfect. You see, nice meat. We are cooking in this pot. You can use whatever pot you like, but this one it's using for this recipe. I'm using some olive oil to start. Not so much because the fat of the meat will release, but we need some oil just to start. Heat the oil, the pan, and we are caramelize a little bit the meat. We're gonna give a nice color. Our pan is hot enough, you see. I'm putting the meat with the fat down first. And give the meat that mild reaction. Don't touch it, leave it. And we are caramelize our meat, all the pieces, and then continue the recipe. Okay, this is the color we want to achieve, this caramelization, the light brown, not too burnt, just to give the flavor. And they are ready. We are cooking the other pieces the same way like this, and we go forward. Think we are good. This looks beautiful. Take out these two from the pan and continue with our recipe. Beautiful, smells incredible. Our meat looks wonderful. Now out the fat, the extra fat from our pan, because it's too much. Start the heat and do our dish. The onion, the meat is right here ready to continue. Start with our onion. I cut it in pieces like this because we're gonna cook for an hour or more, an hour and a half, and will disappear during the cooking. Deglaze. Then I use this onion. And some garlic, 2 cloves for flavor. Just like this. Okay, everything looks good. You see? I have them burnt, but not so much, just a little bit. Pan, flavor, and now in with the meat. All has to go in. Nice. Oh, the smell is incredible. Well, we add some soy sauce because this is salty. We didn't salt the meat because of this. We're gonna use around, depends how much you like, around 1 table, 2 tablespoons of the soy sauce, or if you like more. And Worcestershire sauce the same, depends how much you like. One tablespoon I'm gonna use. 1 tablespoon. This is good. Put some bay leaf, 2 bay leaf, and some sage, fresh sage from the garden. This is what you need. Wow, it smells wonderful. Now mix for a while, just a little bit. Smells good. And because I didn't put so much soy sauce, now I'm gonna use some salt too, because it's a lot of meat. And we're gonna control after, and we're gonna add some pepper, not too much, just a little bit for flavor. Raise a bit the flame, because we're gonna put the beer now. The beer I like to make. If you don't like with beer, you can use beef stock or veggie stock, but I like it with beer, you see. And you get the beer to cover the meat, or almost, right there. Let's see. Yeah, we need a little bit more. Ooh, the smell is amazing. More beer. I think it's enough. I need a bit for me too, huh? This beer, it's incredible. Chin chin, salute. Still in the end we're gonna cover with a tight cover here. Lower the heat, very low. 1 hour, cooking for 1 hour, and I'll see you after. Chin chin. Beautiful beer. It's been an hour, more than an hour, like 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's cooking slow. You see, it's still liquid, but now no more cover. We leave the cover off, and we're gonna reduce our sauce until it gets thick, and when that happens, it's ready. I'm gonna mix, raise a little bit the flame, the heat, and reduce our sauce here. Everything looks great and smells beautiful. While the meat was cooking, I prepared some steamed rice, and some veggies, steamed veggies, to use like a side with our meat. We are almost done. The sauce is reduced. You see the color looks great. Our pork belly, it's soft. In a minute I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna tell you what happens. Got some rice in the middle. Our meat is cooked. Perfect. perfection. Looks nice and smells great. Let's use few pieces here. What do you think? Use some veggies. Some veggies here on the side. I'm gonna use a bit of soy sauce over the veggies. Just like that. And a pinch of olive oil only over the veggies. Just like that. This is our perfect pork belly cooked with beer, with soy sauce, with Worcestershire sauce, with the bay leaves, some sage, salt and pepper, and it's plated over steamed rice. Ooh, looks beautiful and incredible. The smell, it's wonderful. You see the color? The color, it's beautiful. I'm gonna show you here closer. You see? Nice pork belly. I think we're gonna taste it. I got the fork and knife. Gonna taste this pork belly. It's already soft. And you see. The flavor is incredible from the beer. If you use the beer, not the clear one, the darker one, maybe the IPA too is better. It's a flavor I cannot describe. You can make it, you're gonna see the taste. That's why this dish is very famous, because it tastes so good. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and follow us on Table 3 Cuisine channel, and I'll come with new recipes. Thank you, enjoy it, and ciao.